So how about that damn win, baby? Let's get right the hell damn to it, okay? Eagles win big. 14-point underdogs. That's great. Cheers to that. Hold on. That's a damn good beer right there. Shout out to Allagash. Now listen. This game right here, okay? A lot of people are going crazy now. Talking about Super Bowl bound and all this. And listen, man, this is one game. We got to take one game at a time. I know we only have to win 2 of the next 3, and we just won 1, and we have to hope the Vikings lose, and this team lose, that lose. But if you can win out, just win out, be 9-7, and let the chips fall where they may, which is see the Skins lose to Tampa Bay, I think, this week. The Vikings lose either Detroit or the Bears. And since now, I think the Bears and the Rams or whatever are tied for their little place they're in, not the first, but second or whatever's going on. That Week 17 game between the Vikings and Bears might mean something because Vikings are still going to play because they're trying to get a wild card spot, and the Bears also might be trying because they're banged up to win a Super Bowl, okay, or go Super Bowl bound. I hate to go Super Bowl and lose. Dallas again. That would be awesome. Round 3. We'll see. But in general, this game, before we get ahead of ourselves, just take one thing at a time. Let everything fall into place. If the chips fall where they may, then they fall where they may, and we go to the playoffs. If not, I'm not worried about it. Because I was already focused on next year. You know, you get a nice draft, nice free agency, require some picks by trading a couple people. Wentz comes back completely healthy. The back's good. The ACL's good. And we see what this guy's about, and then we sign him to a franchise tag possibly or whatever. See what the guy's about. Coming off all the injuries, see if he's the same guy from 2017, who's an MVP candidate, and then give him the deal. But what I'm saying, that's what I was focused on. Now it's like talking about playoffs, this, that. I'm like, let's take it one game at a time. Let the chips fall where they may. I'm not going to get myself pumped up thinking we're going to win every game. Now, we just beat the Rams. The game was we should have blew them out. You know, it was a close game at the end, due to in part because now Nick Foles played a solid game. I will say that. Like I said before, he managed the game. He did his job. Managed the game. Just got the ball out to certain receivers. Did certain things. Excuse me. Aired out a couple. Aguilar were completely wide open. It was a 50-yard pass. Beautiful. Well, not beautiful pass because he threw it up and it was like a wobble. It was like a duck in the air, like a Donovan McNabb pass. But he did get hit on it, so I give him credit for that to even get it in that facility. But I was wondering, like, what happened to the Rams' defense to where both these guys were that wide open? I mean, there was literally both of them just sitting there. And to the point, it was that bad to the point where their safety, I think John Johnson, starts running up forward. This coming from this way, had to turn this way to get with these guys. That's how wide open they both were. I don't know where the hell Aqib Talib or Marcus Peters was. They fell on their ankles, got their ankles split by Aguilar and Alshon both. But dude, and then right there when he threw the ball up and it was coming down, I was like, yo, one of you guys get the hell out the way. Because right in my head, I'm going, yo, they're both going to try to fight for the ball because they both want to get a good catch. You know what I mean? Get a yardage, and they're going to just bobble the ball. And it's not going to be a complete pass. That's what I first thought. Thank God Alshon took control of it, took the ball. You had Aguilar trying to sneak in, but he was like, yo, whatever. But Foles threw a couple bombs, which, made the offense different than when Wentz was in. I will admit that. Wentz, as I said before, played with the back, the knee. His security blanket was Ertz. Ertz was getting hit a lot. But I see a lot of stupid people out there talking about, Wentz does not know how to use Alshon Jeffrey. This year, early on he did. Giants game, Titans game, Panthers game. He used Alshon. As I guess his back got bad, whatever the hell it was, he started just going to Ertz every time. Ertz. But if you remember the year before, we didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver. Everyone had 800 yards, 900 yards, because the ball was getting thrown everywhere by Wentz and then Foles. Okay? Now you got Foles in. He's a 100% healthy quarterback. Not a damn thing's wrong with him. Not a knee, not a back, not an elbow, not a shoulder, not a throwing hand, not a finger, not nothing in his body is hurting. Okay? And now you see where it's at. This is exactly what it was last year when it was either Wentz or quarterback or Foles before Wentz got hurt. Everyone was getting pieces of the touches. Now, people who don't see this now because they're prisoners in the moment and they're damn stupid when it comes to football, I don't know how they don't see it, but this is exactly what it was last season, Foles or Wentz. Everyone was getting touches. Everyone was getting the touches. Boom, 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 boom. Defense balled out. You know, I give the game ball. A lot of attention will be on Foles for this game, and I'd say he did play a really good game. He managed the game. He threw, he threw some good balls. Couple dimes. One was dropped by Ertz, but it really wasn't dropped. It's a great play by Johnson once again. Threw some really solid passes. And then he just bombed it out. He just aired it out, and that's what we really needed. But the run game, before I get to the defense, the run game is really solid. I mean, we ran the ball 16 times in the first half alone. Going into the first half, we ran the ball 16 times. We had 3 rushing touchdowns. Foles didn't throw one. We didn't have one passing touchdown. It was all rushing. So 3 rushing touchdowns on the day. I think 2 for Smallwood. I think 1 for Adams. I think it was. Okay. But, yeah, we just ran the ball. On our defense, killed Goff. Just dismantled him. You know, he had the first interception. It was like, wow, okay. The next one, I thought it was a fumble, and he picked it back up, tried throwing it. It was intercepted. We start running this way, and I guess it was Robert Woods who tackled. Was it Corey Graham? Whoever the hell it was. Tackled him. It would have been a touchdown. And then they tried going for the fake punt, and our special teams, I wouldn't say our special teams did anything great because it was just the guy who didn't complete the pass. But still, it set us up right there within in the red zone almost. So there wasn't, I give a lot of credit to defense. They did a lot of plays like that to set us up with the interceptions. Just like last week, the interception was Corey Graham got the interception, and he ran almost into the end zone. So once we got there, I think Wentz threw right to Alshon, boom, touchdown. Now the score was whatever the hell it was at the time. Okay, 6-6 because we missed the extra point. But I'm gonna make sure that thing's not freezing. Sorry. The same thing this game. Defense showed up, even with backups, and it was a hell of a game. I give Foles a lot of credit. He came in, and this team is just playing with a lot of heart. And the funny thing about this Rams team I look at, I will say this, okay? I'm not trying to change the subject because we're talking Eagles. I'm not a Rams fan, but come playoffs, I'm a little worried about this Rams team. I really am. And the reason I say that is because with the Rams, they, over the past 3 games now, Jared Goff has 1 touchdown, 8 turnovers. Or is it, 8 interceptions plus that 1 fumble? So it's like 9 turnovers and one touchdown over the past 3 games now. Played solid against he didn't play solid against Detroit. They just won against Detroit because they had a pretty solid defense, and Todd Gurley went off. But the run defense is terrible. It's ranked 20th something. We ran all over them. Well, not ran all over them, but that's basically what won us the game. Then I'm going to Foles through, call bombs, a couple completions on 3rd and 6 to make it a first down. But our run game was getting the touchdowns. We were pounding in, running it. We were pounding it with Sproles and picking up on 2nd and 10, getting the first down. So that team right there, we'll see what happens with them. Cooper Kupp went down, and in his security blanket, Jared Goff's looks like he's getting shaky now. But let's go Birds. On to Houston. It's going to be a tough game. Trust me, it is. But we'll see what happens. I'm enjoying it. I had a really good night watching this game. It was just fun to watch. Foles just bomb it out and let the receivers just go after it. Alshon's the type of receiver where you just bomb it to him and he does what he has to do. And that's what it was. And if you're an Eagles fan, enjoy this win. I see a lot of debates on Twitter, this and that. Foles wins. Listen, if you're an Eagles fan, you're an Eagles fan. And it got so sickening to me because I'm an Eagles fan. It got so sickening to me, though, of seeing these people debating between the two, to where I was like, you know what? I wish the Eagles would just put Nate Sudfeld in there. They've been developing the guy, put him in there and let him ball out, and then you could have a three-way debate, a triple threat. Who's better? This guy, that guy, this guy. Everyone's a prisoner of the moment. And, you know, I think it's a disgrace, because if you're an Eagles fan, you're an Eagles fan. You support whoever's out there. If it's 11 or 9, that's why I was like, Sudfeld, might as well just put Sudfeld out there and see what happens, and then if everyone could debate from there. But I think it's just, that's what ruins his fan base. It happened before with McNabb and who was it? Jeff Garcia at one point, and many others. So, but what I'm saying is just, if you're an Eagles fan, enjoy the win. Just enjoy the ride and see what happens from here. And then we go to next season and we'll figure everything out. Go Birds, on to Houston. I'll be here later this week. Great win. I wouldn't say great. It would have been great if we actually would have kept the lead and just blown them out, but good win. Go Birds.